The Philippine Marine Corps, Karangalan Katungkulan Kabayanihan, stands as a living embodiment of honor, duty, and heroism. For decades, these men and women have been the nation's shield, always prepared to answer the call no matter the hour or the odds. The Marines have always been the nation's force of readiness, standing vigilant at the front lines of every crisis, whether natural or man-made. They're the first to respond, the last to leave, and their story is written in the jungles, mountains, and now, the seas. Wherever the nation's security is at stake, the Marines are there. Trained to operate on land, at sea, and in the air, they are a force that adapts to any environment, mastering every terrain and every challenge. Their flexibility is unmatched. They can mobilize at a moment's notice, shifting from combat operations to humanitarian missions with unwavering resolve. The Marines embody the Filipino spirit, resilient, determined, and deeply connected to the people they serve. In times of peace, they build trust and hope. In times of crisis, they bring relief and protection. Whether leading rescue operations after a devastating typhoon or standing guard on remote outposts, they are always at the nation's side. They stand as symbols of hope and strength, inspiring confidence in every Filipino, and reminding us that we are never alone in times of uncertainty. But as we approach 2026, their mission is transforming. The world is changing, and so are the threats we face. The challenges now extend far beyond our shores, especially in the West Philippine Sea, where our maritime territories and sovereign rights are under increasing pressure. The nation is once again calling on its Marines to defend not just land, but the vast blue waters that surround us, our lifelines and our legacy. This new era demands new skills, new tools, and a willingness to embrace technology and innovation, ensuring the Marines stay ahead of every threat. It calls for a new mindset, one that can defend scattered islands, control vital sea lanes, and respond swiftly to any challenge, no matter how complex. The Filipino Marine of 2026 is being forged into a master of archipelagic defense, ready to protect our nation's future and secure our place in the world. Their evolution is a testament to their adaptability, their courage, and their unwavering commitment to the Philippines, today, tomorrow, and for generations to come. The Philippine Marine Corps built its reputation fighting insurgents in the dense, unforgiving jungles of the archipelago, where every step was a test of endurance and every mission demanded courage and adaptability. For decades, these Marines became experts in jungle warfare, mastering the art of survival and combat in some of the world's most challenging terrain. But today, the battlefield has shifted dramatically, from the tangled undergrowth of the interior to the vast, unpredictable expanse of the sea. The threats we face are no longer hidden in the shadows of the forest but approach across open water, demanding new tactics and a new mindset. The comprehensive archipelagic defense concept now guides our strategy, focusing on protecting our vast maritime domain. This doctrine recognizes that the Philippines is a nation of islands, and our security depends on our ability to control and defend the waters that connect us. In the West Philippine Sea, the mission is clear: deter external threats, defend our sovereignty, and assert our rightful presence in these contested waters. Marines are learning to secure isolated islands, defend coastlines, and operate far from traditional bases, often in remote, challenging environments where self-reliance is key. They are using our archipelago's geography as a strategic advantage, turning the very features that once made defense difficult into powerful assets for deterrence and control. Every island is now a potential fortress, a network of unsinkable battleships, each one capable of projecting power and providing early warning against any incursion. Marines are being trained to turn these islands into strongholds, building fortifications, establishing supply lines, and preparing for rapid deployment in times of crisis. They are setting up anti-ship missile batteries and radar systems, conducting rapid response drills, and integrating new technology to enhance their reach and effectiveness. The jungle canopy has given way to the coastal horizon, and the skills of the Marines are evolving to meet the demands of this new environment. This transition is a national imperative. Protecting our waters means securing our future, our economy, and our way of life as an island nation. It's about ensuring Filipino fishermen can work safely, free from harassment or danger, under the watchful protection of our armed forces. And it's about making sure our marine resources, our fish, our reefs, our natural wealth, are preserved for generations to come, not just for us but for every Filipino. The Marines are on the front lines of this transformation, adapting from jungle fighters to coastal defenders, learning new skills and embracing new roles. Their success will define the future of our armed forces and the security of our nation, setting the standard for the next generation of defenders. The stakes are higher than ever, but so is the resolve of every Marine who stands guard on our shores. The Philippine Marines are ready for this new chapter, standing vigilant, determined, and united to defend the nation's future. In 2026, the Philippine Marine Corps is being equipped with cutting-edge tools. The NMESIS missile system is a game-changer, land-based, long-range, and capable of destroying enemy ships from hundreds of kilometers away. With these systems on our shores, the Marines can control vast stretches of sea and deter any hostile force. Modern armored vehicles from South Korea will boost mobility and protection, allowing Marines to respond rapidly and safely. These upgrades are part of a deliberate push to make the Corps not just brave but technologically advanced and lethal. The era of outdated equipment is ending. The nation is investing in its elite warriors. Advanced communications and personal gear will make the Marine of 2026 better armed, protected, and connected than ever before. The Philippine Marines are becoming a force to be reckoned with. No military stands alone. Alliances are crucial. The Philippines is deepening its partnership with the United States, anchored by the Mutual Defense Treaty. Joint training, especially the annual Balikatan exercises, brings Filipino and American Marines together for realistic, high-stakes war games. In 2025, they trained side-by-side on the NMESIS system and rehearsed amphibious landings in strategic locations. This hands-on cooperation builds interoperability and ensures our forces can operate seamlessly in a crisis. U.S. Special Operations Forces share advanced tactics, elevating the capabilities of our own elite units. These alliances provide access to technology, training, and operational experience, making our Marines more formidable. The visible unity of Filipino and American forces sends a powerful message of deterrence to the region. For the Philippine Marines, these partnerships are a force multiplier, enhancing their ability to defend the nation. Together, we stand stronger. A nation's commitment to defense is measured in its budget. In 2025, the Department of National Defense received a significant increase, fueling the AFP's modernization and directly benefiting the Marines. This funding brings new missile systems, armored vehicles, and advanced gear to the front lines. It also enables more complex training and ensures our forces are always ready. Allies encourage the Philippines to raise defense spending to 2% of GDP, a transformative goal that could double the budget and accelerate modernization. Even now, increased investment boosts morale and signals to the world that the Philippines is serious about its security. Every peso spent is an investment in sovereignty and freedom. The foundation for a stronger Marine Corps is being built. The nation is making defense a top priority. The strength of the Philippine Marines is deeply connected to the capabilities of both the Navy and the Air Force. Their ability to operate effectively relies on seamless coordination and support from these vital branches, ensuring that every mission is backed by the full might of the armed forces. By 2026, the Philippine Navy will introduce advanced new corvettes and offshore patrol vessels. These modern ships will not only provide the Marines with increased firepower and rapid transport, but also enhance maritime security and deterrence across our vast territorial waters. These vessels will maintain a constant, vigilant presence in our maritime territories, patrolling the seas and ensuring sovereignty. They can swiftly deploy Marines to critical locations, whether for defense, humanitarian missions, or disaster response. Meanwhile, the Air Force is expanding its capabilities by doubling the FA-50 fighter jet fleet and acquiring additional Super Tucano attack aircraft. These assets provide essential air support, close air cover, and reconnaissance, giving the Marines a decisive edge in any operation. The arrival of 32 new Black Hawk helicopters will revolutionize Marine mobility. With these helicopters, the Marines gain unmatched speed and flexibility for rapid insertion, extraction, and resupply, even in the most challenging environments. This integrated, combined arms approach, bringing together ships, aircraft, and helicopters, transforms the Marine Corps into a truly modern, cohesive, and highly responsive fighting force, ready for any challenge. With these advanced assets, the Marines can now respond to any crisis, anywhere in the archipelago, at a moment's notice. Whether it's a security threat, natural disaster, or urgent rescue mission. The era of rapid, coordinated, and effective military operations has truly arrived for the Philippines, setting a new standard for national defense. The Philippine Marines stand ready to project power and protect our nation across land, sea, and air. With these new capabilities, the future of our armed forces is brighter than ever. The battlefield now includes cyberspace. The Philippines is investing in robust cyber defenses to protect military networks from digital attacks and gray zone tactics. A secure defense network ensures Marines can communicate and coordinate, even under electronic assault. A new partnership with the U.S. is fostering co-production of advanced systems like drones and building a skilled cyber workforce. Developing a domestic defense industry strengthens security and creates jobs. Filipino engineers are now building the technology our Marines will use to defend the West Philippine Sea. By embracing cybersecurity and innovation, the Marines are equipped for both today's and tomorrow's battles. The digital frontier is now part of our national defense. In 2026, the Philippine Marine Corps is rising to meet new challenges. They're evolving into a modern, multi-domain force, sharpened by strategy, investment, and alliances. New equipment and joint training make them a respected power in the Indo-Pacific. A strong Marine Corps is a symbol of national will, strengthening our position at home and abroad. Secure seas mean prosperity and peace for all Filipinos. The story of the 2026 Marines is one of hope, resolve, and unity. These guardians carry our honor, duty, and future. As they rise, so does the Republic of the Philippines.